What is it like listening to a full-length novel at regular speed in Italian that you've previously read as an ebook? I read Io non ho paura by Niccolò Ammaniti in early 2023, a touch under 3 years ago. In March, Spotify suggested it to me as an audiobook, and I thought, I wonder what that would be like. Would it be easier to understand than the audiobooks I've tried listening to from scratch? I mean, the novels, not the simple short stories that are largely for kids. Adult-level novels are much more difficult to listen to. The thing is, in general, I'm not someone who rereads books because there are too many others to read. But curiosity piqued. I pressed play. The answer to the question is surprisingly good. Beforehand, I was convinced I wouldn't be able to listen to it at normal speed, and some of it is narrated pretty fast, when the narrator is indicating the action ramping up. By the way, the narrator is Michele Riondino. But that wasn't the case. I'm not going to pretend I understood every word. Of course I didn't. There were words here and there, and even full sentences that I didn't get. But it was pretty easy to keep up with what was happening and to understand the vast majority of it. But why was it that I could understand so much? Was it just because even though the narration is fast, the narrator speaks very clearly and doesn't do a lot of different voices? Voices can be a problem if they're doing particular accents, for example. Is it just having known the story? Is it that the story is told in passato prossimo rather than passato remoto? Passato prossimo is what you hear most of the time and what you see when you're learning. That can make a subtle difference when reading, but when listening, that effect might be greater. Is it just that I'm getting better at listening? This is perfectly possible. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks lately, although, as I indicated earlier, mostly simple ones. Or is it all of these things? There's no way of knowing for sure, but it was a much more enjoyable experience than I expected it to be. And I was able to do other things whilst listening, without losing track of the story. And yes, the story was just as good. Also, there's a point in the book, well, there's more than one, but there's a particular point where a song is referenced, and previously I didn't know that song. But now I do. It was even one that was covered on the covers night at this year's Sanremo Festival, which was fun to recognise. I'll put a link to it in the description if I remember. So after finishing, I wondered if there were audiobook versions of any of the other books I've read on Spotify. I'd only ever searched using general terms such as novels in a particular language before. Turns out there are, so I might give some of them a go and see if it's an equally enjoyable experience. It can only help with comprehension when it comes to books I haven't read. Look out for those in the future. If you want to give this audiobook a listen, a link to it on Spotify is also in the description.